All right. What's up, everybody? I'm Long Tom. Welcome to the Long Tom Lounge. Here, Tuesday evenings, we play Caverns and Klombos. But this particular Tuesday evening, we're in the item shop because, as we all know, it refreshes at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And would you look at this stuff? Holy guacamole! Like, I can't even. I can't even. I can't even. Yeah, it's too spicy. Yeah, darn it. It's too bad he's not part of the bundle. That would be really good. Let's see. Did you guys see they did what was it? Battle Tiger bundle? I thought it was just going to be an upgrade for, what's his face there? The actual skin. What is it? Wolf something wolf. Hey, what's up, AXR? Um, but it is not. It's a completely other skin, and I don't think it looks very particularly nice. Alright. Yeah, that's what we need. We need the Lego versions of all these. Look at this. Krang's android. Oh, he looks so good, and his face is in his stomach, and it blinks.
Casey Jones looks awesome Lego skin.
They are all so good. And Casey Jones's taunt emote.
That's pretty badass.
Alright, so I guess we're buying V-Bucks, and then we're buying all the Ninja Turtle stuff because there's no way I cannot drive the Ninja Turtle van in Rocket Racing as well.
That's the only thing I haven't bought yet. Is the van. I don't know for me.
Oh, all right. I'm not buying any of the extra stuff. Casey Jones has his own bundle. All right. Anyways, hey, that zebra. What's up? Good to see you as always. All right. We'll figure all that out later. I don't need to buy it right now. But
that was the quickest I ever went through 10,000 V-Bucks.
Yeah, I'm about to do the same too, honestly. Like, I was hoping Bebop and Rocksteady were gonna look good as Legos, and I'm not disappointed. Like the only real qualm that I had, the real concern, was
I hate that they all came with instruments.
Yeah. But I thought the head shape might be a problem, but then I remembered that Splinter's head is like super long compared to normal Lego people, and they didn't do a terrible job with it. I think it looks all right. And then, oh, he's got built-in emotes too. He sharpens his horn with a grinder. That's amazing. Let's see. And Krang's got a built-in emote too. Yo, he looks so cool. Alright. I need to buy all of that, apparently. But like I was saying, we'll buy that a little later. For tonight, we have part 2 of the last vault. Our players scoped it out last session, went in on a little stealth mission, just Spicy, Monday, and Musa. And speaking of, Musa will be about 10 minutes late tonight. They went in, scoped it out, discovered a very dangerous and grand vault. They managed to explore the first hallway in the vault before deciding that maybe they should go back the opposite direction and wait for the muscle of the team. So Trone is back at base, I presume.
In the village.
So I'm gonna come out of this cave. I'll drop a marker for you. And then the first part of the stream will be Trone making his way through the entrance of the vault to where the party ended up coming back to chill.
You got a unicorn flying over the cave right now.
I don't recall. Am I supposed to be almost dead?
You were pretty injured.
Okay. Just making sure I'm not gonna heal then.
Yeah, you took fall damage. You got shot with a crossbow to represent the spike damage.
Okay. I couldn't remember. I was just checking.
I'm trying to remember too because a lot of bad things happened to you last stream. You
Yeah, I
you
know.
you fell off of pretty much every obstacle that you could on the way.
And I was supposed to be all nimble and agile and
Yeah. Speaking of being heroic, two of you technically have leftover heroic inspirations. I believe Musa and Spicy both have heroic inspirations that were never used. So, hey, Kiko came in. Kiko joins every stream and says hi, and then follows with join you. Thank you for watching, Kiko. Um, I don't know that Kiko has ever said anything else. uh, yeah, the turtle van does look like a Rocket League car. Right? It looks the battle bus, Rocket League, and the turtle van side by side. I think will look pretty dope. Um, but really, I just want it to drive around BR. I don't even want it for rocking racing. I think the profile will be too high. But all right, Trone has arrived, looking like he got a little too close to the sun since the last time we've seen him. You need a SPF 100 in Playwellia there, Trone. But if you'd like to follow me, I recently played a different game, uh, and the buttons were different. So all day long, I've been dodging when I mean to enter something, and like building things when I mean to dodge. It's been delightful. Um, but as you enter Trone, one of the first things you'll notice is the entrance is more lavish than the others that have you've come across so far, and the tunnel leads deeper in. I'll let you experience this as you wish. Let me get my spyglass for the cinematics. There you go, you're good.
What in the nine is going on here?
This is a very lavish entrance to a vault, or rather the entrance to a very lavish vault, which has, as the other vaults in the eruption, been wildly damaged, with, the shifting of the entire landscape. Boom! That hidden bush gets everybody. It got me 3 times before I remembered that it was there. I've been in this cave for 2 months. All right. And as you make it to the bottom of the waterfalls, the entrance proper stands before you. You can see through the hallway ahead that the rest of the party is waiting and has opened the way already.
Hey, jalapeno. You need some healing potions?
It's funny, the drill looks like a ketchup bottle or something, just like in gray, like as a Lego. If Spicy responded to Trone's inquiry, he was muted.
I'm here. My bad.
Um,
I'm trying to figure out how to get in my inventory. I've been playing Minecraft. I apologize.
the
Yeah, I got it.
menu
Got it.
button or whatever they call it, the 2 little windows button. What used to be the select button in every other game system in the universe.
Oh, string one at a time to heal you over time, buddy.
Hello.
Hey, just in time. Trone just made it through the perilous entryway. We're kicking it at the entrance to Ye Old Vault. You're just in time.
Ooh.
But yeah, they point out to you, Trone, as you arrive, you know, the grandness of the entryway itself, but also that there was a secret room off behind this waterfall over here that had a little trap and chest set up.
Hey, is that the teddy bear from the prison?
That is the teddy bear from the prison.
Cool.
So, oh, I see a Musa out in the entryway. Let's see, AXR said in chat, Rocket Racing has stopped being updated. Oh yeah, no. There's like, you get on there, you're lucky if there's 1,000 players, or like 1.2K players. It's so hard to get a ranked match, and for the majority of the races up until like Gold 3, it's all bots, and the only people who are playing are like really playing. You know, like, they're serious about this. So it's unfortunate, but you know, it's another one of those. You know, they put out 3 things at the same time, each one with too small a team to give any of them enough attention. You know, they're just like playing the lottery, see what would, you know, throwing a bunch of things at the wall, see what would stick. So luckily LEGO did. But oh, speaking of jump attacks, Trone, are you currently in possession of a metal pickaxe?
I am.
Ha!
Well, Ruby.
You should not have a metal pickaxe. If it's supposed to be your pushing, shoving pickaxe, it would be a wooden one. And because the metal pickaxe jump attacks will obliterate most stone items.
Originally it was marble pickaxe because we needed the 1 slot for the extra force.
You should be able to have with the mahogany pickaxe two slots, I believe. Are you burning all your loot? What are you doing? You could have sold a bunch of that stuff. Any stuff that was blue or green you could have sold.
That's leftovers from doing the restaurant in the village.
Oh, I got you. I was like, you just threw away like $60.
Nah, I kept all that stuff.
Remy's been loading in here for a while, huh?
No, I'm here. I'm just setting up my setting up some of the streaming stuff still.
I gotta leave the game channel. I forgot.
Me too.
All right. Well, whenever you are ready, Mr. Lexington, we can roll initiative and make our way into this this final vault, which hopefully holds the secrets.
Let me roll while I'm doing this.
First roll for initiative was a 10. So 10.
10? All right.
2.
8.
Monday.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out my situation, and I apologize. My internet is really, really bad right now.
Is that, are you, do you have digital dice? Is that what you're?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I was asking for you to roll initiative.
Oh, my bad. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. You're good.
7.
All right. A lot of low initiatives tonight, guys. Holy cow. So, also, well, that might not actually even change anything, because Remy, you don't get any bonus to your will, but your will bonus also gets added to any initiative rolls. But
14 for me.
well, luckily you are so far ahead you're still in
Yep.
the lead.
Mine was added already.
Word. All right. Well, if we want to come over here to the entrance, we know down this hallway is a certain doom, and that leaves only the other hallway left to explore.
Whoa.
Um,
Did they change the jump heights? Sprint jumping?
yeah, that's new.
It's a lot more.
Dude, that's like double jump height. Come on now. All right, well, cool. We'll deal with that when it comes up. But Trone, if you want to come see what happened to our poor friends,
Yeah, I
Partic-
died here.
particularly
Almost.
Spicy. Uh, that platform that you're on is actually made with the spell Stone Shape, courtesy of Remy. But,
Yeah.
it was quite the drop onto some not very friendly spikes.
But nobody got
Uh,
that chest.
Oh no, they did. Yeah, that's what the bridge was for.
That's why I had all that damage when we logged in.
Yeah. So all right, we left off. I believe Spicy had gotten to the top of these stairs and decided that maybe we should wait for you. So when the other two catch up, well, I guess Trone, you can go ahead and
Sorry.
take your movement down these stairs if you want.
Well, I'm gonna check the
And
traps first.
all right.
19.
19. All right. You do not locate any discernible traps. So far as you can tell, aside from the disrepair, in general, there's nothing nefarious going on with this staircase.
All right, keeping my shield up, I'll walk down at half speed.
All right. So yeah, you make to the bottom of the stairs. They're a little crumbly. They're like I was saying in a state of disrepair, but safe. So that'll bring us down to Spicy. Riding his Dimension X drill down the hill. Is that your plan there, bud? Is that as far as
Yes,
you
sir.
headed?
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Monday.
Monday just entered again.
I'm currently, I'm loading in.
Monday has entered the world. All right. So I'll tell you what. Remy, why don't you go ahead and take your turn?
Right. I guess I'm just gonna come on down.
All right. So as you folks enter, and as has been mentioned before, you note that this vault is very, very much unlike the other vaults. For one, insofar it's completely enclosed. You're obviously entering a massive structure that someone with a massive amount of skill crafted. This is unlike anything you guys have ever seen in your lives. Like even from Capitalis Praetum, like the architecture there and stuff is like, child's play compared to this. Like all the seams are perfect, all the mason work is, immaculate. Which also you realize means it's going to be harder to tell what is and isn't a trap. And beyond that, above the entryway as you come in, there's more of those string lights that you guys know have to do with the generation of the power from the other vaults. So, all right. Why don't we just go ahead, Trone? Go ahead and take your next movement if you like.
This cave is settled. Look at the flags on the wall. There's somebody still here.
Dun dun dun.
Snap.
Look down this hallway real quick. There's a weird thing on the wall in the back.
Yeah. As you look down the hall, you do in fact see there's a large emblem on the wall with 8 branches extending off of it.
14 on perception. Trying to see if it looks mechanical or anything.
It does appear to be made out of, like the metal that you've started to associate with their technology, but you can't tell if it does anything. It, from what you can tell, it looks decorative, but again, this is an alien technology as far as, this world is concerned. So,
Got it. So pull out my musket and shoot it.
that's always an option.
No, I'm gonna hold here.
All right. So we've got the stairs continuing down to the right, and then a hallway to the left. Spicy.
I'm gonna come up there with him.
All right.
See how far is that? That is only 6.
I like how we all look around with spy glasses. It cracks me up.
Complaint thing at Cutlass Cove.
What was that, John?
Looks like the thing that was on the thing that you used to complain to the Daily Blunderbust. The dial
Oh
thing.
yeah. Think it's connected.
That's his way of saying it looks like a phone.
All right. You end in there, Spicy? What's the plan?
No, I'm going down to the bottom of the stairs.
Bottom of the stairs? All right.
Yep. Yep, that'll be about the end of my movement.
All right.
Alright.
You make it down to the bottom of the stairs. As you can see, the hallway banks to the left and then travels down probably 15, 20 feet and then makes another sharp left. So you're unable to see what's around the corner.
Yep, can't see nothing.
Remy.
I guess I'm gonna come forward.
All right.
As far as I can go at this point, or maybe a little bit further here, and then let's see. I don't know if any spells at this moment to cast.
I don't know, I do think before we continue on around this corner here, we should probably check that hallway that Trone's looking at down there. Instead of having to come back to it.
All right. Maybe we should go that way, or should I just stay here and wait and see, and you guys each go each way, and then whoever needs some heals, I'll come to the rescue or support.
I don't know,
Just
I'm
chill
good,
right
with,
here.
I'm good with splitting up. I don't care.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wait here. Tron, what do you want to do? You want to
Just see who
explore
needs
that?
healing. You're like, whoever needs
Yeah,
healed first, I'll go that way.
Yeah, whoever needs my help, just yell, and I'll go that way.
Right on. All right. Well, I guess that brings us back to Tron.
All right, I'm gonna start looking around for traps, moving at half speed.
All right. There
21.
are no discernible traps. As you get closer, you notice an oddity, which is this is a door here on your left, which seems to open and close through some unknown means, but seals in the center as opposed to along the edges.
Hey, there's a door here that I can't open.
I find that hard to believe, Tron, with your barbarian strength.
Have you tried to open it?
Well, I'm gonna smash it if it doesn't.
Well, try the handle first. Hey, there you go.
Door's
So
open.
the
Wow,
door
there's a whole lot of treasure in here.
the door hisses open, and you see a small compartment about 10, 15 feet in length, about 10 feet wide, maybe a little less, maybe about 8 or 9 feet. Um, but on the far end of this small chamber, you see another of the exact same door that you just opened.
All right, I'll hold fast here.
All right. Spicy.
I'm gonna come back up that way to search that chamber with y'all.
All right. You can double time it if you want,
Okay.
There's weird lights over here.
and then that'll bring us to Remy.
I'm coming over.
All right.
No. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Well,
I'm gonna check these tomatoes. There's holes in them. If there's any like thing that'll spray me or anything.
It doesn't look like anything sprays from them. There are vents of some kind in the room. Um, but all right. So you're going in. You're examining the ports.
Yeah.
And then Spicy. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna approach the door over there,
All right.
see if it opens.
All right.
It does.
It does not actually close that for me real quick.
There we go.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah, I got auto.
So
I
you're.
got auto open doors on. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. And then Remy, what do you want to do?
question. I guess I'm You know what? I'm gonna wait here.
You're gonna wait there.
I'll stay here. Yeah, I'm not gonna move.
All right.
Because let me see if there's a spell I can do. Let's see. What's this Shield of Fate?
Get out of my way, Remy.
Sorry. Hold on. Can I give Well, actually, how long does it last? Oh, up to 10 minutes. I'm gonna do a Shield of Faith. That gives a plus bonus to AC. Is that like armor or health?
That would be their armor. So they would give plus X amount of shields. I'm not familiar exactly with what the spell does, but
It just says where'd it go? Where did it just go? Maybe I don't know. Just says Shield of Faith. It lasts up to 10 minutes. Shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting it a +2 bonus to AC for the duration. So for 10 minutes.
right. So yeah, that would be. I don't know how we would do that in
Oh.
like turn-based, or not turn-based rather, in like live action, but in turn-based it would just add +2 to your like shield total. You know how we did the
Yeah.
turn-based stuff in the cave. But as you're
Oh, actually, what's this one? Find traps.
as you're trying to figure out what to do, and Spicy starts fiddling with the other door, this one closes. The light above it turns red, and gas starts to pour out of all the vents on all the different walls.
Yay!
So, Trone,
Oh.
what would you like to do?
Well,
Bash
first I'm
the
gonna hold my
door.
breath and try and crash open this door.
All right. The one you came in.
Yeah.
All right, give me a roll.
Straight will roll.
Yep.
Or athletics.
Let's see. You're trying to break it. So
Or
see,
force it open.
they used to have you know, things that were conveniently named like Ben bars lift gates. You know, and you could roll that. You know.
Exactly.
But now they're like, well, that kind of falls into the realm of when you think about stuff real hard.
Well, if it's an
Um,
athletics check,
let's
it's
see.
22. If it's a straight strength check, it's 18.
All right. Well, I will tell you what. Um, yep, it is an athletics check or break something. It says at the end. You do manage to dent the snot out of the door, but it does not. It does not give under your assault. The gas continues to pour into the room. Spicy.
I would like to pick the lock on the other side of the room.
All
Like
right.
try to pick my way through this locked door.
All right.
And I got a 18 on the dice, and hold on, I gotta find my right page.
What did I do with your character sheets too?
I don't know, my son's been using my notebook, so I'm on the wrong page.
There we go.
Where is it? I think it's like +6 or something.
For sleight of hand, yeah, because you would have expertise in it, so that would be plus or proficiency in it, right? So +4,
Yep.
and then +2 from your will, so that would. So yeah.
Double
Thieves,
proficiency.
Thieves tools, I got, let's see, +10 to skill roll.
Oh wow.
That's what I got wrote down anyways.
All right.
So that'd be a 28.
Jeez. All right. So you managed to smash your thieves pick into the components of the door, and you start just widging around like you're not even sure what you're doing because again this is, you know, technological in nature. It's
And
not, you
plus
know,
I'm under the effects of gas.
yeah, it's not just some like normal latch. So whatever you do though, you manage to hit something and both lights at both ends of the room turn blue again, and the gas stops entering the chamber. And as far as either of you can tell, nothing happened. You just got sprayed with gas.
Are you guys okay in there? Did you guys open the door?
Yeah, both doors are open again. By the way, you can open that door, Remy.
That's cool. I didn't know that the temple door slid open like that.
But beyond that, both of you feel super clean and refreshed. Like all the germs on your body were just killed somehow.
I'm still a stinky banana.
What? Where's my smell? Where's my smell? Why don't I smell?
You smell good now, Trone.
Stupid spiders.
Ow. Stupid peppers. Whoa, what's been going on in here, guys? I think one of us is going to turn into Spider-Man.
So you enter the room and there's obviously some sort of experiments that's been going on in here. Several spiders have broken out of their small.
Did you glitch that one into the aquarium on purpose?
Which one?
The one that's glitched into the aquarium up here.
Oh, that's where he went. I threw him that way. I didn't expect him to go through. That's awesome. Here, I know how to do it though. You ready? Watch. I'll do it again. You just gotta throw it right below. What? That's how you get them above things. If you throw them at the ceiling, they'll go up above the ceiling. Frank. But yeah. So also connected to this experiment though, Remy, you recognize right away a terminal that you can access only bananas from. So
Oh,
you know that this room is connected to the web.
look at that. I'll sit down. See if I can log into my account. I mean, I think I'll have to make an account.
Right, right.
Oh,
But yeah, obviously some kind of lab set up in here.
yeah. And it's
That
connected to the World Wide Web.
and presumably therefore also the other vaults as well.
What should I,
It's all connected.
so if it's all connected. You said someone was here still, Trone? You think someone is still living here?
I don't know. But that banner that was outside of the cave is what's at every bandit camp.
Hmm.
Very keen observation, my friend. It is a definitely a variation of the sigil that you see most commonly aligned with the bandits and other, you know, like nefarious groups. Um, but these uh, are made out like if the other ones were made out of like like sticks and wool, like these are made out of silk and gold. You know what I mean? Like the other ones are like 360p versions of this one. You know what I mean? It's like could almost be inferred that the ones that you have seen are copies of this one. But
So this is like the OG vault,
it,
or like
it
the more technical one.
it's looking that way.
Hmm.
Hey, while he's watching Bananas Gone Wild, you want me to boost you up through that hole in the roof?
I knew somebody was gonna do that, so I sealed it all off. There's nothing up here. It was just a place for me to throw spiders at you from.
Okay.
But from here on in, if you do happen to see a little hatch in the ceiling, that's for me. But all right, what do you folks want to do?
Oh. Uh, what's that book over there? Is there anything in that book behind me?
You're
I
gonna
know, I
have
was going to kill some spiders with it.
smushing spiders. You want to check it out? Give me a roll.
Give you a roll. Let's see.
I think there's a recipe book for banana bread.
I got a 19.
19. It is, you recognize right away, written in the old Pele Felafia script. It's essentially research notes. You know, just injected, specimen A with, you know, serum B, stuff like that. But a pretty extensive log. It goes on for several years.
Oh, wow. Okay. It's a journal.
Yeah. Just whoever was working in this room, apparently this is a log of their daily tasks essentially, and you know new things they were trying, or etc.
They were still trying to manifest. We're using bananas as some kind of battery
Yeah,
or
it
energy
seems
source.
their focus in this particular lab was spiders, and
Uh,
their various uses, and kind of like cataloging you know that species essentially.
all right.
Hey, why don't someone stand in that tube and I press a button or two?
That's okay. I'll stay right here.
I was unserious.
Don't do it. He turns into the fly. All right.
They're looking like Rocksteady.
I'm gonna push the button. But all right, yeah, that is it. That is this room. If you folks want to just go ahead and go to the top of the stairs, since that's really the only place to go, we can take it from there. I guess Spicy's been to the bottom of the stairs, so we can take it from here. Come on down, folks. Oh, we lost Remy.
Oh, sorry.
I wonder if Monday's gonna make it back. But all right. Top of the order again, Trone.
My eyes peeled. I rolled a 13 on perception, moving half speed.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. This part of the hallway seems to be pretty sturdy. Seems like it should be all right. And Spicy.
I am coming up behind them. See, actually,
As you folks round the next corner, you see that it opens up into a large space up ahead of you. You can make out that there is a hallway extending off of the other side of the room that it opens up into. But the room is a bunch of tables and chairs, from what you can tell, in disarray. They've been knocked around by seismic activity and the parts of the building crumbling and whatnot. But yeah, Trone. Struggling his way through the lag spike.
2 ways to go.
All right. Spicy, right? Yeah. Spicy. Followed by Remy.
no need to come this way unless you want espresso.
Spicy comes around the corner, sees a break room up ahead of him, attached to what seems like a lobby almost. Attached to it.
Donuts.
But yeah, there are many variety of containers and different little packets and boxes and all kinds of very tempting items down at the end of that hallway. All little snack-sized portions of things. But all right, Remy, what do you got there, bud?
Mm,
You can go look at the snacks and come back if you don't want to waste your movement.
oh wow. Got a whole kitchen over there.
There's a little break room.
Guess I'm gonna go down this way.
All right. You make your way down to a crumbled set of stairs. And did you want to do anything else?
I guess take a look. Just take a look around. We'll inspect everything.
All right.
Take a roll.
Give me a roll.
I got 8.
An 8. All right. Well, from what you can tell, you have made it through one portion of the entrance to the vault, and you now are coming up to like a second section, um, like two different parts of it almost, like you are leaving one building almost and headed to another, but you can't tell a lot about it. It's still the same, like, fancy construction. It's still, it just leads deeper and deeper into the cave. So,
Okay.
let's see. What do you? Sorry, were you about to say something?
Nope. That's it.
All right, Tron.
I'm gonna go into this break room and I'm gonna check the freshness of everything in here.
Oh,
Well, that was disappointing. Here. Oh, here, take a little step to your right. So, yeah, you fall into a pit. Here, I'll come down there with you. Hey! Um, and as you do, uh, bars close up above you, trapping you down below. And this water cooler right here, both taps of their own accord open all the way, and they both start draining into the pit. And slowly, water is starting to pool up around your feet, Drum. Which will bring us to Spicy. You just saw the party barbarian charge headfirst at some snack cakes, only to fall prey to the breaking floor in the break room.
I'm gonna run over here, look down with my spyglass, and laugh hysterically. But I'm gonna try to shut off these water valves.
All right.
I would have shut them off. Find a way to open the grate.
Let's see, I don't have any way to break them. Let's see, where's a mechanism to get them to open back up? What do I need to pick? There's gotta be a mechanism somewhere. Maybe this machine right here. I'm gonna take a roll, see what I can find.
All right.
Got a 16.
16. All right.
Yep.
So the trap does seem to be all connected to this device here. It seems like once the floor broke, it the part that was holding spring-loaded, essentially pipes back. Once that piece was
Right.
broken, all those pieces slid into place. So yeah. What you're able to do about it, do not know.
Oops.
Yeah, get out of there. All right. We're gonna say the water's this deep. All right. So what did you want to do, if anything, Spicy? After your discovery.
Yeah, I think I need to get our friend over here and get his advice.
All right. That brings us.
'Cause I don't know what to do.
Right up to Remy.
Come get
Hey.
a snack, Remy.
In typical fashion for your group, you split up Remy, and almost immediately you hear a bunch of breaking sounds followed by screams.
So I come back running.
As you come
Heck
up around
happened
the
down
corner,
here?
yeah, you come around the corner, you see Spicy peering into a hole,
Oh boy.
and Trone about neck deep in water.
I'm treading it.
It looks
I
There's
feel
actually.
like-
water down there?
I feel like you might have a spell that could get him out of there.
Yeah, I can. I just gotta look at it. Look for it real quick. It is called something with water. That's very specific. That's very general.
You should rewrite like your spell list and be like the water one. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the one for stones.
That would be. Oh, I think it's control water. I can make you cause the water level of all standing water in an area to rise by as much as 20 feet. Theory.
But
So,
we still got to get this lock open, this hatch here open before he gets out, or we'll just crush him up against it.
yeah. Don't want to drown them.
Yeah. You
Well,
do
and those
note
bars
that
get
the
up there.
yeah, you do note that the bars are below where presumably the water level will rise to. So
Yeah.
good call on that.
Well, let's see if I have another spell.
Can you control metal with any of your spells?
I think it's only stone, unfortunately. Wait, what's this? You can see with it to a precise location on a different plane of.
Is brick considered stone?
Yes,
I
I
mean,
would think so.
the metal is attached to brick. I mean, you could remove that, right? If
You
they're
could.
nothing to be attached to, they can't be attached.
That's true. We could kind of like move the stone. Uh,
Water's rising.
no, I didn't cast it yet, did I?
No,
Sorry.
naturally the water's rising.
Oh. Okay, so then yeah, let's just. I think we should do. That's our best bet.
Or give
Okay.
him a hole to the outside from where he's at. Either way, I don't know where he might fall to though.
Yeah. Hold on one more second here.
It might be solid stone on the outside too.
It might be.
It's well, it's not gonna work. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use the stone shape, and move it around.
So
See if that can get us to.
you want to essentially like break the wall where the bars are coming out of with your
Yes.
spell. All right.
Yeah, that way the water rising, he can just get out.
I can actually make the stone pull away or whatever. So
I gotta find a hitbox for these things. It's so hard. That should be a big enough hole. All right, Trone. Remy above your head, some distance. Musa rather. Cast some magic, and some of the bars that have sprung out of the wall bend and fall down into the water next to you. And the water has risen to this next level here. What would you like to do?
How sharp are those bars?
They are sharp on their tips, but not on their like underside. You know what I mean? Like they came out of the wall as spikes, but they extend almost all the way across, just like you see.
I'll try and jab one of them through the wall.
Like to get a foothold.
climbing.
Of, I got you. Yeah. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Gladly. 26.
26. All right. Yeah, you smash it right into a little crevice that you see, and you have made yourself a little perch. I presume you're going to use your movement climbing onto your newly established rung.
Oh yeah.
All right. Spicy.
I'm just gonna stand here and wait and watch. Get out of. I'm not going anywhere.
All right. Remy.
what's he doing now? He's let's see. Well, I'm gonna make the water rise then.
All right.
So comes up so he can just float up through it.
There
You
you
cool
go.
with that, Trone?
Oh, I was gonna jump up and pull myself through the bars from my perch, but yeah, whatever.
Oh. Oh, if you want to, yeah, if you want to do that, then I'll. Let's make the water go. That way you don't have to risk anything, right?
Right? Yeah, because you know, if he misses,
Might as well use your
he
magic
could
when you can.
slip back down.
Yeah, right. Let me shine. So yeah, so I cast a
Um,
spell to make the water rise.
All right, so yeah, you cast it, and sure enough, the water starts rising magically. And I can't get this to fit where I want it to go. I'll put this one in there instead. It will just be representative. Oh, somebody stand on the switch, that's why. All right, water's risen. You guys did it, you're out.
Oh yeah.
Which will bring us back to the top of the order. Trone.
Still gonna check the freshness of this stuff here. See if it's
Also,
been here a long time or short.
Right on. For the most part, yeah, it is all old food goods. Nothing super usable. You know, nothing that, you know, definitely was worth the risk at all.
I have to step
Well,
away for like
worth
5
risk.
minutes. I'll be right
Fresh.
back.
Alrighty. What was that, Tron?
It was worth the risk if it was fresh.
Right.
Means we're not alone.
Would you step off of that switch for a moment? I don't know why this won't fit. You're not making any sense, thing. Is it like not the right width? Oh yeah, it's one square too thin on that side. That's why. All right. But yeah, Trone, if you want to grab some like gray food items, you know, like berries and, you know, nonsense, like, you know, just, you know, mushrooms would be a hilarious thing to grab. But yeah, if you just want to grab some like basic, I don't know, let me find a D6. Where are my dice?
No, I was checking to see if it was recently put there more than anything.
Oh, yeah, no. And now that you mention it, the entryway, yeah, go ahead and grab any combination of 5 gray items if you want to loot it. But that's something you know as well is that whatever happened here um, seems to have been a surprise. Um, the break room is stocked. There's out here in this entryway, you know, that I mentioned, you know, kind of resembles like a lobby. There's like spilled drinks. There's, you know,
Everywhere.
people were here when whatever happened this place happened. But all right. If Trone, you're all set, then Spicy, followed by Remy. And it's
Let's
9
see.
o'clock.
We're heading down that way, right?
Yes, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that way.
I'm gonna go right there.
All right.
Kind of creepy down here, guys.
Dun.
It's getting very ominous.
Very creepy down there.
Yes.
All right, Remy.
All right. Just gonna come back around to where I was. Try to make sure I'm walking the right amount of steps. 5. To here.
All right. I
Hey,
mean,
here come some friends.
if you want to double move, you know, you're welcome
Okay.
to. Pretty much anytime somebody has made it somewhere, and you already know that that part is safe. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
I don't care if you guys just want to catch up, quote unquote. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but all right, Trone. Hey, what's up? Using your movement to make it here.
Yep. What's
uh,
that thing? There's a button on it.
that is a good question.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that thing with a button on it. I was more worried about the red glow coming.
It's sketchy down there.
It is.
But all right, speaking of sketchy, it's your turn, bud.
Mine?
Yep.
We're going down this hallway. I want to check for traps though.
All right.
Got a 16.
16. All right. You can discern no obvious traps. Again, the place is in disrepair. As you can tell, the floor is all, shattered. Parts of the ceiling and walls have, fallen down due to seismic activity. But there's no obvious traps. There's no obvious weak spots like other places that you've been.
There's a stairway leading up down here, or we can keep going straight, guys.
Hmm.
2 stairways it looks like. One to the right, one to the left.
Very strange.
And I stayed to the right side of the way, walking down through there if y'all want to stay safe and follow my path.
That'll bring us back to Remy.
All right. Just gonna move forward.
And Trone. Leg spike, just in time. One of my traps didn't go off, but went off. It's the weirdest thing. I don't even know why it would have gone off in the first place, but then it also didn't go off. Back to Spicy.
I'm going to come up a few steps and look both ways up the stairs.
All right. You see pretty much the same thing in both directions. The only
Yep,
difference
nothing.
being one has a black urn decoration and the other one doesn't.
I mean, I do see flowing lava out the window.
Very keen observation, my friend.
I'm going to continue to the end of the hallway. I'm scared of stairs at them. They're probably trapped.
You're going straight down this hallway?
I'm going straight down this hallway on the right-hand side.
All right.
Okay. Guys, the floor's broken over here. There's lava. I don't think this is the way.
Back to Remy.
Moving forward, I guess.
Well, with some good athletics, might be able to make it over there, but
Is that all you wanted to do, Remy?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be it.
All right. And Trone?
Good athletics, huh?
yep.
I'm gonna pick him up and toss him to one of the ledges.
I think you could do it.
All right. So I presume you're going along with this, Spicy?
Yeah, I'm good with it.
All right.
23.
23. Where are you throwing him?
This ledge right here.
This one. All right. Yeah, 23 will do it. It's short. It's a small it's a short distance. It's a small ledge, but the two cancel each other out, in my opinion. So you grab Spicy. Why can I not get rid of my marker? This is driving me batty.
I can't either.
It's just replacing it other places. But yeah, you grab Spicy and just loft him over. Which would bring us actually back to Spicy. Spicy, you land a little rough on the other side, but no worse for wear. And
I opened my menu and dodged at the same time.
heck yeah. And before you is the re-entrance back into the vault proper after this short excursion. There we go. It was laggy.
Now, how are you guys getting across?
I'll throw Musa over and then I'll just jump.
All right. Speaking of Musa.
All right. I guess I'm gonna. Oh, did you guys check up these stairs here?
No, we skipped that part.
Yeah, they decided not to go up either scary stairs.
I'm gonna go up the scary stairs,
You're going up scary stairs.
but I want to check them first. For
These
traps.
These ones to the right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a 16.
16. You cannot tell if there are traps, and if there are certainly no obvious ones.
Let's do it. All right. Well, let's see how far did I go. I could still go 5.
I feel like you could at least make it to this landing over here. Trick ya,
wow.
boom! All right.
Okay.
And up ahead of you, you see a massive doorway that leads to an exterior where lava flows freely. And that brings us back to Trone.
Anything worth looking at over there? Asking Spicy.
Do what?
Is there anything worth looking at over there?
I can't really tell without moving.
He is in a hallway that extends in either direction about 30 to 40 feet. One side ending in a stairwell and the other side ending in 2 different doors.
I can't tell if it turns down there. There's a lot more to explore this way.
What was that, Tron?
I'm gonna run and jump across.
All right.
Oh man, athletics checks are key today. 25.
Right on. Yeah, go ahead and parkour your way across. Nicely done. Look at you. Looked like you floated. That's how good you did. But all right, that brings us to Monday. Monday's in the chat. What do you want to do Monday? All right, Spicy.
I'm gonna go this way.
Alrighty.
Another hallway with another, and another hallway with a desk and some chairs and some kind of weird thing on the wall. Looks like Astron. Rock, sorry.
All right, Remy.
All right. I'm gonna continue down this way.
Lots of books.
Let's see. I'm gonna go this way, I think. Just want to scope it out.
You find a long bridge extends across the lava.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell if the lava was always here or this is now just coincidentally a bridge over lava. But as you can tell, the bridge has seen better days.
Right.
But nonetheless, it extends out ahead of you. Is that the end of
Oh.
your movement there?
That is the end of my movement, so I'm gonna chill right here for now.
All right. Well, then that will bring us back to the top. Senior Tron,
Go this way.
following the Healy Peely.
I don't know. Oh wow. Okay. What? Brock just stands there really confused right now.
Right on.
I'm a little confused myself.
There is molten rock pouring down from the ceiling in front of you. It is awfully confusing. But if that's the end of your turn, spicy.
I'm gonna go down here in this old library and check it out. See what I can.
Okay.
There's purple glowing spiders down here, guys. A lot of books. A lot of books.
Rock hates books.
Well, a good book's a dead book.
More of those banners down here.
Monday rolled a 20 checking for traps. They did not find any traps.
I want to browse through a couple of these books and see what they might contain. And I rolled a 17.
Oh, okay. You are not as familiar with the Pele fell off yet language as Musa is, but it's obvious that, this is, some of their literature. But there seems to be just volumes and volumes. Like every book that you pull down off of the shelf is dedicated to an individual topic, whether it's a plant or an animal or,
How to turn bananas into batteries.
not that precise, but yeah, everything is pretty much like an encyclopedia entry for whatever the topic is. There's everything you could think. The breeding cycles, the uses for their like recipes essentially to use their parts for their diet, their everything about them. But again, on every plant, every animal, like every book you pull down is some different aspect of the world that you currently reside in.
A lot of information. Too much information.
Yeah, it would take you, yeah, an unfathomable amount of time to go through them all. But the ones that you do flip through, it's just highly detailed, pictures, all different stuff. So, but all right, that will, after a very short flight, bring us to Remy.
Okay. Hold on one second.
You know what I just realized?
Okay.
Syria's not here, and if she is, she hasn't said anything to me.
I'm gonna try going through this, coming off the bridge,
Okay.
and then hopping around. I don't trust if there's traps or not.
You don't trust the one obvious walkway across the pit? Why not?
Not at all.
All right. So that's your movement there.
Yep.
All right. And Trone.
I'm gonna do exactly what he just did.
Alrighty.
He's got the big banana brain.
Right on. Well done, the two of you. Bringing us right back around to Spicy Plays.
I'm gonna catch up to them.
All right. Go ahead and double move if you so desire, or triple move, whatever it takes to get you to this door.
How did y'all get across this?
We use the bridge.
The one little single plank?
No, don't use the bridge. Come through the little thing. The side. I can spot a trap from here.
Hey, metagamer. No, you don't.
Well, I'm a metagamer. I'm right here. I'm literally looking at Peely's literally looking at it.
Listen,
It's not a meta.
just because I had to build that in order for something to work doesn't mean you can see it.
Is that how that goes?
So you said I should
Sometimes.
like jump across down here?
Yeah, that's the way they went. They went out and around the bridge. But yeah, all right. So, right after you folks work your way around, part of the bridge collapses. But all right, that will bring us back to Remy.
Well, I'm gonna hop over this wall now. Oh. And I'm gonna go along the wall. Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. Followed by top of the order Trone. That's gonna be your new nickname from now on, top of the order Trone.
I'm gonna look straight down the bridge, see if I see anything out of the ordinary.
Go ahead and give me a roll.
15.
15, and it looks like a bridge. Again, obviously not in the best shape, but it is a bridge.
What the heck happened?
Your friend killed you.
Trone just dropped you in the lava. As they approached the center of the bridge, a large section of it collapses, and you happen to be on the railing of the part.
Oh, jeez.
So, you are going to take a significant amount of damage from falling into the lava. I'll tell you what, if you want to roll a will save, like a dexterity-based will save, we can see if you manage to pull yourself out quickly, or how terrible this is going to be for you. What do you got, Remy?
Well, now that I'm here.
No, you're gonna be back over here, like I said, in another one of the vaults. bouncing around that the lava does. We're not doing that. Where you fell in is going to be where you know, are floating or whatever. So to simulate that damage, though, you get one of those. Um, but yeah, it is your turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna heal myself.
All right.
With, so I'm gonna
So
just,
using another spell slot, I presume.
yeah.
All right. Musa, you're never safe in K&K, says Monday.
All right, healing going.
All right. Um, and then I guess. Oh, did we skip Spicy? Sorry, Spicy. Spicy, technically you should have gone before Musa pulled himself out of the lava, but
I'm just gonna catch up with them over there. Stand at the
Oh.
edge of the bridge.
all right. And so Remy healed himself back to Trone. Trone, as you approach the bridge, a large section of it collapses in front of you. You don't happen to go in somehow, because apparently I didn't put all the balloons out. But unfortunately, Musa was standing on the railing of the section that does go in. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna jump down to him and hand him a slurp juice.
All right. Followed by Spicy.
I'm gonna go over there, I guess. Oh, wait. How can I get there? Can I make this jump? Yeah, there we go.
Nice. Back to Remy.
Well, I'm gonna climb up here. And then, oh, I'm gonna lag. Oh, no, there we go.
Yeah.
Gonna move forward.
All right. You come
That's
face
it.
to face with another entrance back into the building proper. And inside seems to be another type of seating area, perhaps some kind of display of some type. Which will bring us back again to Trone. Can't believe I forgot the balloon underneath the where you were standing. That's so funny. All right. Is that the end of your movement there, Tron?
Yeah,
All right.
climbing
And
after the
then Spicy. As you roll into this room, Spicy, you see in the center there is in fact a large seating area. The main decoration of it being a large temple, and then directly above it, several glowing glass orbs are suspended from the ceiling, which almost look like stars or moons up above this temple kind of diorama. And if that's the end of your move, we're back to Musa. What time we got? 9:25. Remy?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna try to make my way to this back door over here. Wow, this place is huge.
You have no idea, dude.
That's it.
I can't wait.
Stop right here.
I can't wait to get out of this vault. You have no idea. But all right, that will bring us then back to Trone. As you enter Trone, you can see to your left is the hallway. Down to your left is Spicy notes looking down at that seems to be where the catalog library room that he was in was. And again, ahead of you, you see this temple with some kind of constellation of orbs above it. And yeah.
I'm not going anywhere there's books, but we should set up camp so Music could get his spells back.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. It looks like this next room has enough space in it for you guys to set up a small area if you'd like to short or long rest. I guess you would have to long rest to get spells back though, right?
Yeah, 8 hours minimum. Unless you're an elf, then it's 4 hours.
Right, because you can do the repose thing. I forget what it's called, actually. But yeah, if you guys want to come in here, set up a camp, a couple beds, and a fire. You can go ahead and heal up. Everybody can go ahead and eat a cooked meat, except for you, Trone. You can have a meat pie to reflect your rested state. And we will continue on. Here, I'll build you a fire over here in this. There you go, guys.
Oh, I'm hot. I'm hot.
Yeah, you're chili pepper. What do you expect?
And you're sleeping on spikes. What do you... Alright, let's see. This next section is this section. Alright, so I need to do some different things in my inventory. Because some different things happen down here. Alright. So this next section is going to be a little bit different. We're going to go ahead and move, you know, in your normal movement situations. If you run into enemies, oops, then feel free to fight them, but otherwise just do your like regular movement stuff. Hey, not me. Take it from the top, Trone. Followed
That's
by Spicy, followed by Remy. If one of
Whoa.
you gets into a fight, like say for example that enemy engages Spicy, and then it's Musa's turn. You know what I mean? We'll do like Musa jumps in, then you know, Trone jumps in, you know, etc. But if you're engaged, you know, go ahead and engage. Harry in that hallway.
No, Harry's back at the village.
The knockback on your axe is awesome. I love watching you fight, guys. It's like, prank, see ya. Yeah. Spicy on his own. Off to the side. Doing work, though. Good thing you folks rested when you did, I'm guessing. So, you have 2 rooms here. One of them looks to be some type of sleeping arrangement, or used to have been some kind of sleeping, like living quarters. And the other
I
side.
got a robot here.
It's in the wall.
Spicy's just on a tear. Spicy
Excuse me.
has found where the rollers are coming from. Once again, you folks come across another room in which some form of experiments have been being conducted. Again, all cataloged, and the uses of their various parts, etc., all noted, and different experiments being done. But it looks like all of the subjects in this room escaped their little habitats and have taken over this wing of the building. All right. Oh, lag spike. Everybody heading in a different direction. All right. Before we all just rip off in different directions, let's pick one. So we have this room for you guys to search. The first 2 rooms back there also are capable of being searched. Is there an enemy on the other side of that wall? There must be. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I got some slurp juice in this cabinet over here.
Iron dagger.
Biomass, some glass.
I'm gonna let this guy out. He's making me mad. Being on the wrong side of the wall. I wonder how he even got in there. Come on out, buddy.
Oh, there's 2 of them in there.
Oh, I have no ammo. He wants to drop my arrow somewhere. Just picked up all that stuff that was dropped. Alright. Now that that's taken care of, we can go back inside. Damn. Alright. Anybody who's not in here is getting cask amontillado back in there. Yeah. Oh, I almost got you. Why won't you go where I'm telling you to? That one was a half wall. But alright. What'd you guys find? Bunch of stuff and things? Some daggers? Some heals?
And a whole bunch of silk rope.
Right on. Was there anything in those first rooms back at the beginning?
I didn't check those.
Boy, it is hot in here. My dude is
Big.
cooking.
Got some gold and emerald here.
Nice, nice.
Got some weird glasses here.
What do they do?
I don't know, but I see trippy things right now.
You find in one of the chests in this room, Trone, some kind of magical device as you put it up to your face, as you notice, like it shows all kind of crazy symbols, and it's like you're looking through a spell almost. Um, but yeah, they uh, yeah, I, I don't know what you know about them because they are, like you're saying, just a super trippy thing you found.
Well, you got to try these. They're better than a spyglass.
Drone found a thing, guys. Let's see. Anything can be a mimic. uh, all right. So those seem to be the items in the room. Trone, for those of you curious at home, found a pair of macro binoculars, which, as we all know, work as a spyglass device. But they do a couple cool things. They highlight enemies that you can see, and they also have a rangefinder. The number on the side is how far away the thing you're looking at in the crosshairs is. So, uh, it is technically, in the Caverns and Klombos universe, a magic item. So it is a device of true seeing, in a sense. We'll come up with a cool name for it later, but right now,
The eye of a jigs.
yeah, the Iamajigs. I'm sure Harry will have a cool name for him. But that'll bring us back to you folks letting me know what you want to do. So we got about 20 minutes. If we take it from the top again, that would be Trone. I'm kind of jealous of your macro binoculars. I'm going to get me a pair now. You,
Okay. That was my movement.
cool, cool. Followed by Spicy. As you folks move deeper and deeper into the vault, you do note that it is getting significantly warmer. The last chamber you passed through obviously had a couple bridges over lava, but as you get deeper, again, it becomes more oven-like in the hallways. But that brings us up to Musa.
Would I be able to cast a protection from energy spell so we're not so hot?
You may. I believe, in fact, you have a spell, a special peely spell called Ice Cream Social, where you get to make ice cream for the whole party.
All right, let's do that. Who wants ice cream? Who
I
wants
scream,
ice
you
cream?
scream, we all scream for ice.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream.
You, you, you.
Here's one
Ding, 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 ding,
for
ding, ding.
Drone. Here's one for Spicy. Did you get that one, or did I pick it back up? You got it?
Yeah,
I got it. I
think
got
you got
three.
it.
Make a toast before we eat these.
Let's make a
get-
American
toast.
Navy and the battles that they've won. To the colors of the flags that never run.
All right.
All right. Back to the top of the order. Mr. Trone.
What's this way?
You get to an intersection in the hallway. Straight ahead of you is where all the crawlers were coming from, all the rollers rather. But you also see that farther down the hallway, it's shattered open. And to your right, there is a hallway that is in perfect working order as far as you can tell. So it depends which way you want to go.
Use these fancy goggles to see if I see anything.
You will have to let me know because I don't know if you do see anything.
Well, 8.
The macro binoculars reveal nothing exceptional, other than a very immaculate close-up view of some things that previously had been farther away.
That's my turn.
All right. Then I guess that brings us to Spicy.
I want to go see what I can see from the end of this hallway where it's busted.
All right.
I'm going to stay to the right. Right side has kept me lucky tonight.
All right.
Ooh, there's another hallway down here, guys.
Yep. You encounter a directly across from that roller room. There is a battered hallway, but even more battered is the hallway that leads ahead of you. It looks as if this part of the halls were just ripped open by some unknown force.
Burrito 9.
Interesting.
I hear things down here. Lag spike. There's a blowy up guy over there.
Musa. Spicy has traveled ahead and notes that there are enemies ahead. You also have the option of this hallway to your right.
Yeah, this way is probably not a good idea unless you're good at parkour. Or
Okay.
use some kind of magic.
Maybe I'll check this hallway over here then. Go to the right and see what I find.
Let me know. I don't like what I found.
No, wait. Okay.
As you enter this area of the vault, you note that the ceilings are starting to lower. All the other hallways have had very grand scale, but this one is starting to tighten up.
Interesting.
And if your turn is done, that'll bring us back to Trum.
Some stairs, goes on for a while, and it gets dark.
And Spicy.
I think I'm going to meet back up with them. It doesn't look like there's anything down here really. Looks like the back side of the building we're in.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna meet back up with them.
Okay.
Let's see. Did they go through this way or up the stairs?
They're up the stairs. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Musa. That's you, bud.
All right. I'm gonna make my way forward a bit. Let's see how many steps this is. Okay, 4. Wow.
All right.
Over here. Okay.
All
So
right.
far.
So
this
far,
is scary.
So far, so good. That'll bring us back to the top. Trone.
I just realized I still had my illumination thing on. I'm gonna take it off.
You cast light spell.
It's spookier without it, though, Tron.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
where he got the Illuminator charm from the first place. He cast light last session.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your movement, Tron?
Yeah, it's just as spooky with a torch.
Spicy.
I'm going to let's see, catch up to Tron.
A lot of times when
Alright.
I'm building, I'll take the illuminator off because I'm just like, I like the natural lighting of like
Oh yeah,
what you build.
100%. Yeah, like the torch light in this hallway looks way cooler. You know, just because it's got that like slight flicker to it and stuff. But
Yeah.
back to you, Musa. What time we got? Your
Coming
9:47.
forward.
All right, Drone.
I'm gonna look for traps. And I'm not gonna find much. I rolled a 12.
All right. No discernible traps. No obvious like holes in the wall or vents or anything like that. So. All right. That'll bring us to Spicy, right?
Got me. Well,
So Spicy has fallen several floors down below, taken a significant amount of fall damage, I'm sure. If I could see through my body. Yeah, you fall, let me see, how many stories is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you fall about 4 stories. So there's enough time that you're in the air for several thoughts to go through your head, and none of them are good. But sure enough, you hit the ground, and luckily this time it is not covered with spikes. But you do find yourself now down very far below the party with the option of going further or up or down. All kinds of options for you when your turn comes back. But that'll bring us back to Musa.
Okay, well. Oh boy. Let's see. Do I have any other spells?
Don't forget we got some... Oh my god, you can't even... You used to be able to run and jump this, but now you hit your head. Oh, you don't even have to. Oh no.
I got plenty of rope to throw him down there to help him up.
yeah, I've got enough rope to throw my grappling hook up too.
Oh. Okay, well then I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait here and let you. Because I'm gonna use my stone spell, but I'm gonna wait for you to grapple up because I don't want to like block your way to get up.
Good man. All right. Well, that brings us to
I'll
Tron
wait
then.
here.
It's all you, big guy. What do you got?
I'm gonna walk a little bit further.
The hallway makes a 180-degree switchback into a large set of stairs.
Oh boy. All right, I'll stop here.
All right. I like how your friend fell in a hole. You were like, huh, and walked the other way. Um,
He
but
left me when I fell down one.
right. All right, Spicy.
I'm gonna try to grapple up there.
All right, go ahead.
Did not make it.
Your grappling hook does reach all the way to the top. It's a solid throw, but you just can't find any purchase, and the hook just slides back into the hole. Um, which will bring us to Musa.
Okay, let's go back to my spells. What can I find? Or did I just closed
I
it?
got an idea.
What's your idea?
I drop down my rope and I just pull it back up here.
Also, you know what? Now you say that, I also want to try to jump across. So I'm gonna try to go. Ah. Okay, I just fell.
Now you get to pull us both up.
All right. So, luckily, the distance is deep, long enough for, some quick thinking banana to pop his chute as he falls down the pit. But yeah, now you folks are both down there. And, Tron, what would you like to do?
I drop
I
down,
mean,
my rope and
it's not
pull
really.
him up.
All right.
We just walk around again, can't we? Where are we?
I'm not sure if there's places we've already been or places we've not, to be honest with you.
All right, so athletics check for the first one is a 21.
Yeah. No problem. You just hoist whichever one is that one up out of the hole.
Musa first, so we could heal us up.
Okay. Musa's out of the hole.
24 for the second one.
Oh yeah, no problem. With the addition of Spicy's second story workability, like he just it's like repelling a building but in reverse. He's just like boing 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 right up the wall. Just practically runs up it with your help. But all right. Where to, kids?
The one's downstairs this way.
Back to the top of the order again, just for convenience sake. Drone.
I'm gonna use these magical thingamajigs and look down these steps.
All right.
See if they see anything out of the ordinary. That is a 18.
18. You do not note anything out of the ordinary. Nothing lights up or not. It doesn't like zoom in specifically on anything.
All right, hugging the wall, I'm gonna go down slowly at half speed.
All right. All right. Tron successfully hugs the wall all the way to the bottom. Which, if that's the end of your turn, back to Spicy.
I'm following right behind him.
All right. And Remy.
I'm gonna jump and glide. Oh, I didn't use the glide. Come on.
All right. If you want to just go ahead and land right there with them, I have something I need to do quickly in the next room. So nobody come out here. And this is the part where I hide the stream from
Did you say everybody run out there?
seeing all my stuff. Be right back, guys. Let's see. Need some of these. Where'd they go? Here we go. One of them. Need some of those. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. So many things to set up. Why do I make things so complicated? I should have just made it so you guys walked through here and nothing ever happened. This was actually the only trap that I was worried about going off prematurely.
It'd be cool if they allowed us like sound bricks, sort of, where like when you get close to them or near them, they trigger audio cues.
Right, like alarms for your base, kind of.
Yeah, or like like you could have like boss battle music or something. So like when you walk
Oh
into a room,
yeah.
dun, 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 like just starts.
Right,
Just
right.
not a jukebox.
Yeah.
Yeah, the jukebox is like you can't pick your songs though, right?
Right. Yeah, just random. Which honestly, in my opinion, like, come on, the jukebox is random. You know what I mean? Like, the whole
Yeah,
point of a jukebox is you can pick your song.
It's only random if your
true.
villagers use it. Otherwise, if you have songs from your festival, that's what it'll play instead.
Yeah,
So if
but
you put 8 of the same song in it, it's going to play the same song on repeat 8 times.
right. But otherwise, it's just you don't really get a say necessarily in what's coming up. It's not like I can be like, oh, I'm gonna, if yeah, I could pick the same, 8 songs or whatever. But yeah.
You ever play Little Big Planet for
Um.
PlayStation? Because that had a really cool like building mechanic and stuff, and that's kind of where I remember they had that kind of thing where like as you enter different sections, you could put like a piece that would play music, and you could choose the music. So it would and as you got closer to it, the music got louder, and as you got away, the music got lower again. It's kind of
Huh.
cool.
That is cool. But all right, the next room is prepared. Whoever's first. Uh, let's see, we got all the way back to Remy. So Tron, before you, the building opens wide into an exterior space. Giant columns flank a large courtyard, and yeah, that's what's going on out here. What would you like to do?
What the heck?
Mm-mm-mm. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right, spicy. You follow the barbarian. You are greeted by the same sight. As you walk further into the courtyard, you can tell that the cavern that the vault is in opens wide and spacious off to the right, with several stories down below. Musa.
Move forward on
All
the
right.
railing again.
uh, Followed by Tron. Is that the end of your turn there, Tron? You just walking out?
I see our enemies. There's some weird, creepy, crawly things down there.
You note down below as you peer over the edge. Everybody, feel free to move up. There are some creatures you've never seen before, but they do not look friendly. It looks as if more of the experiments of the whoever was running these vaults.
I think Musa needs one for a horse.
And they
think
seem
they
to
see
have
us.
noticed you.
They see us.
Ow!
Well, they're calling in their friends. Ooh. Oh no, that was the building that took 24 damage. I was like, holy crap, which one of you just got smoked?
You know, I'm learning. The the DL is actually pretty strong against.
Yeah, yeah. How many spells is that there, buddy?
I don't know, but I thought when you're in live action, you can use it.
Yeah, but still like you're using spells. You know what I mean?
Oh, my drone just dropped in.
Dangerous.
I also have a gun. Uh-oh.
Man. Oh, Tron, you better get out of there, bud. Tron was taking heavy damage down there. I am shocked they haven't shot any of their big orbs up here yet.
They did.
Yeah, they didn't shoot them where they were supposed to. So everybody's down now off of the... Oh, Spicy's going toe to toe. What time we got? 10:03.
I took one out.
Tron's on like his third.
He's a barbarian.
Yeah. To be fair, he almost got smoked himself, so. Lag spike.
Lag.
Look at all these arrows in the ground. This is amazing. All right. So you folks very, very dangerously jumped down from this great height, come down and destroy the weird crawly roller dragon lizard things that have infested this part of the cave. And before you stands what I'm going to go ahead and describe as the creepiest building you've ever seen.
Okay, we'll set up
And
camp here first.
yeah, I will be right back. Let's see. So we are at 10 o'clock. 10:05 actually. Normally we run the stream right up until 10. Hey, I got Zadie's Blade back bling, which is funny because I had already unlocked that, I thought. But we are certainly not going to go anywhere just yet, because there's going to be a big reveal. And then we can go. I ran out of coffee a while ago, but I didn't want to interrupt the flow. Do. Boy, I sure hope that he came with all the emotes that I meant. Let's see, we need to get rid of that. How do we do that? We do it like that. And then we can put those in there. All right. So
What statue are those?
they're new. They got accidentally released today, along with the chests that don't work. Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering how I logged in and had.
Yeah, I didn't find a single golden chest, and I got all 3 of them, and none of them open. Like, you can't put stuff in them; they're just decorative.
I have a feeling that if
So.
if you unlock them, you do the quest, and they work.
Ooh,
That's
I
my
wonder.
thought, at least.
I wonder.
But
But
maybe not. I don't know.
um, but yeah, you guys get to the bottom of the stairs, which are flanked by riders on the backs of 4 llamas, all seemingly, if this were an art piece, traveling towards this temple or discovering this temple. Or, you know, they all have a map in their hand and their pickaxes. They're obviously adventuring types of some variety. But, however they got here, this is what they have discovered. And as you folks are staring up at the creepy and skull-adorned temple that lays before you, the doors at the top of the stairs open, and a very old and just as in disrepair as the rest of the vault, golem walks out. And yeah, what do you folks want to do?
I want to kill it.
Shoot it.
Try to communicate with it.
All right.
Wait, what?
You came all this way. You don't know what's going on. We want to be like, yo, no thingamajig. What's up with this place?
Oh, okay.
Something that likes books.
I'm gonna stand behind him then.
You do note that that when it comes out, it's not armed in any way that you recognize. And when it comes to the top of the landing, it kind of stands there and kind of glitches out a little bit.
It
It's
looks like
obviously
walking explosive.
it's obviously one of the Felafia golems, one of their mechanical wonders, but this one is considerably smaller. And whereas the other ones look as if they were designed for warfare, almost like siege warfare, this one is people-sized.
Yeah, so let's see.
Hey,
There's gotta be.
what did that hippie say in the Banana Village about llamas of the apocalypse?
There is was it the 4 llamas of the apocalypse?
Yeah, something like that, and about something about the ship's mother.
Yeah, well, look. We're surrounded by 4 llamas right now.
Where'd my macro binoculars go? There they are. Gotta give the appropriate viewing of what this golem is seeing as he looks at you folks. So all right, Trone makes the connection between the 4 llamas of the apocalypse and these 4 riders. Spicy backs up behind Musa. He's brave when there's traps, but not so brave when there's people. His little social anxiety, maybe. I'm not sure. But Musa, what would you like to do there, bud?
I'd like to try to communicate with them. Hey, Mr. What do you say? What do you say to a thing? Hello? Hello? We come in peace? Unless you
Alright.
come in violence, and we'll act accordingly.
Yeah, when you start speaking, a little thing pops out from his shoulder and comes and kind of flies around. And then it says, language acquired. And it flies
Right on.
back and docks with the little peely robot, or excuse me, the tomato robot. And he says, but ba weep grana weep niniban.
Oh,
Well, welcome.
See? So, welcome to, where are we?
He says, I am TM80.
Wait. It's a robot tomato.
Lego Cyborg Relations. How may I be of service to you, sirs?
Can you tell us where we are? What is this place?
This, this is the temple. Welcome.
What was this temple used for?
It's time for me to start rolling dice. uh, he says, that this is where the signal originates.
What signal?
Oh, your mom with? The mom ship or whatever?
He says that a long, long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, there was a disagreement of sorts between the inhabitants. And in the end of this disagreement, the two halves were splintered. And one half was driven to the far reaches of the galaxies and even other dimensions. And this was one of those locations. And this temple maintains a signal between the home world and this one. Still out of coffee.
Wondering what else to ask it. How long have you been here for?
He says, currently, I have been in this cave for 500 years. Give or take a decade.
Oh,
But you will be happy to know the signal did transmit. It has been traveling in hyperspace all of this time, but we expect the message to have been received very recently, and we should receive a response shortly.
that response come here? And will it be in the form of a signal or with a physical presence?
We 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 are summoning the ships.
Wait, like pirate ships?
Mm. Me. You. Beep. Perhaps, in your understanding, from a certain perspective, that would be true.
So basically, these ships are coming here to plunder us.
Coming here to plunder us. He says, how can you plunder that which you already possess?
So why are they coming here?
Rock starts banging his head on the side of his axe.
The Rock starts beating his head. What?
Rock starts banging his head on the side of his axe because he's confused by the statement.
He explains that when the off-worlders, came to this world originally, long, long ago, that they essentially colonized it. That it became their planet. Their, you know, they lived here now. But since that time, when the visitors left in order to contact them again, uh, they needed to generate all of this power, and they needed all this, information, all this processing, all this, et cetera, et cetera. In an attempt to send that message, in a 1.1 billion to 1 against odds, there was a malfunction with the technology, short circuit, which caused a massive eruption, uh, decimating the local population and the majority of their technology with it. Um, the message that was sent, however, has been traveling as TM80, TM80 has mentioned for the last 500 years, and has been recently received by the intended parties, and with the intent of calling them back to the planet.
Well, that's deep.
Yeah.
So why are
And
you surrounded by these llamas then?
these were the first to meet us.
So where do we go from here?
That is a good question. Um, which we're gonna have to figure out next time. I honestly didn't expect you guys to get all this way. There's a lot of hallways that you skipped. But the next step, obviously, is getting back out of the vault. Um, this library, the point of all the vaults, the library itself is a catalog of everything in this world. Uh, it's essentially the what do they call it? The journal or whatever they added a couple updates ago. The codex. Um, the library is the codex for this world. It is being attended to by this sole librarian. Um, and the whole purpose of this was to send this message off to the homeworld. Um, obviously, there's more people in the world who will, may have insights to this. I think the next step is getting probably back out of this cave, out of this vault, and seeing what exactly now is going on in the world itself. But we know that there is some form of extraterrestrial invasion on its way. And yeah.
Why do I think we're gonna get attacked by a Sith Lord Gungan?
or something. Who knows? It might be
He's so scared.
a Sith Ewok or something. You never know. A Jawa apprentice. But yeah, we can pick this up right from this point next time. What happened to Spicy? He was around here somewhere.
He said he lost connection. His internet went out.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Right for the big reveal. Oh yep, my internet went out. Hey, and Spicy is now a member for 2 months. Thanks, Spicy. But yeah, we are here at what appears to be a Sith temple. We have a tomato robot named TM80, who is a cheap C-3PO knockoff, obviously. And yeah, we can continue his interrogation and figure out what's next next time we play. But yeah, I think to answer your question, what's next? Get out, talk to the Onceler, regroup at the Bastion, and get ready for war. Is my guess.
Oh. Well, my question was really for the robot, but yeah.
So okay, your question was what's next to the robot?
I was like, well, what do we do? Like, yeah, what should we? Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
And I was saying, what do we do?
What
But,
do we do?
We could save it. You could save his answer for next time.
There you go. You know, it looks like these maps, if you look real close to them, it looks like a map to the prison. It's got the docks, and then you do a little squiggle, and then there's an X over
It's true.
there. I just noticed that. Sorry, ADHD. But yeah, if you guys want to find out what's in this behind that door, you're welcome to. Uh,
Check it. Oh wow.
this is the messaging center. All the reports used to come through this machine. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, it seems like you folks have found some form of Sith temple. Which, of course, you don't know what a Sith is. You've never heard of such a thing. But this place is bad. You know that much. And apparently spells impending doom. So everybody join us next week for that.
Yeah.
And the daring escape from this vault, which you guys can't even really see much of it, but if you want to fly up and take a peek around, I spent quite a bit of time on this thing. Because I've been in here for a couple weeks now, a couple months actually, refining and decorating and fixing and re-refining and then
You literally made a maze.
and then remembering I had another piece and yeah, don't go too far up in there, you might set something off. But yeah, it is massive. It is I honestly like am gonna have to do a whole stream just to walk through this place. Like just I like doing a video is not gonna do it any justice, you know. But yeah, it is multiple stories and goes all the way back to the beginning of the friggin' cave. So I have put some time into this beast.
Also,
What
very cool
what's
concept of like creating the hallways within like the cave. Really
yeah,
changes it up because you get lost.
right. And beyond that, you guys figured out what traps look like in caves. You have no idea what a trap looks like in a hallway. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and what's been fun for me too is knowing that I can kind of play off your guys' paranoia a little bit. Like for example, that giant staircase. I had planned to put a trap in there, and then I was like, it would be a lot funnier if there wasn't one. You know?
Yeah. Really
But
keep us guessing.
yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to, you know. That's always been a struggle from the get-go. Is like, what do I tell you versus what do I show you? You know, in the game.
Yeah.
And I think I'm starting to figure it out. You know, I can describe something and let you look at it at the same. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I can hint at stuff, and you know, you guys also pick up stuff. You know, that I didn't even think to point out. You know what I mean? But is relevant. So it's fun for me.
And that's also like the level of punishment per thing. You know, if it's not too harsh of a punishment for testing out certain things, then you know you learn, and as it goes on, you increase the punishment because you haven't, you know,
Right.
because we haven't learned stuff like
Yeah.
that.
And
It's cool.
you
It's
know,
game design.
yeah, and as you know, as time has gone on, you know, like you know, I have to change the bow I'm using and different stuff like that because like now shooting you guys with a gray bow is does nothing. It's pointless. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's like a little slap on the wrist. It's not a spike trap. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
so you
Oh,
guys
you
get
said that too, because as soon as you hit me with that bow, the hardy charm kicks back in.
nice. That's awesome. But yeah, we will pick this back up. I will, if you guys think of questions over the week to ask uh, this robot, I'll try and come up with some solid answers. Like I said, I thought I had another week before we got here, but you guys beelined it straight here. Um, so yeah, but that's gonna do it for tonight. Thank you everybody who came out. Hey, got 11 whole viewers. That's awesome. Um, okay, did everybody else's screen just shake?
Yeah, something blew up.
That's been happening in here, and I cannot figure out where it's from. I've looked. I can't even think what in the game does that. Like I
It
said,
looked like a lightning bolt. I think it's like the lightning bolt
Right
leftovers.
from outside.
Yeah.
but we're like 300 and something meters below the ground.
All I know
So
is I saw it flash over here,
yeah,
like in this
I've
pillar.
seen flashes, but like it doesn't make any sense. Part of me wonders if it's something they just added to the caves to make them seem more dangerous, you know? Because I've tried to track it down. You know, I've got my headphones on with the 3D sound, and you know what I mean? I'm like looking for it, and
Yeah,
I have not been able to track
I
it
hear
down
it.
because I used to think it came from up there, up over in that edge, but I broke all those walls down. It's not up there, and yeah, it's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah,
But
it's lightning.
it's pretty cool. Whatever's going on,
Yeah.
the whole place shakes. But all right, um, like I was saying, we'll pick this up next week. If you guys want to do outros, you are more than welcome to. Um, we'll keep them short tonight since it's well over time. And I mean, you guys can talk as long as you want. I'm just saying. But yeah, Tron, if you want to lead us out, we'll get out of here.
Hey, everybody, thanks for tuning in. This has been Caverns and Klombos, and it looks like we're getting prepared for the next 10 days. That something big is happening,
That's right.
and I'm stoked for it.
Heck yeah. Um, I presume we're getting the Lego pass, but I also presume that their experience, the reason we haven't had an announcement yet is because of things happening with it like today with the chests where they put it in the game and they don't work. You know, I'm wondering if like half the Lego pass is like glitched, you know, and so that's why we haven't heard anything. But I still do expect some pretty awesome stuff, and it being like a weird 5 part or like 5 week 5 part season or whatever, however they're breaking it up into sections like that, you know, there's chances for drops. So fingers
I'm
crossed.
croissant.
Yeah, yeah. I know in BR they've got a Mos Eisley POI, Millennium Falcon, which looks like it's parked in Yavin, the Yavin base. Bunch of cool stuff in BR. So I'm hoping we get anything in Lego, you know.
I have a
So
feeling if they're making a Darth, if they're doing Darth Jar Jar, then they're probably playing off of the Rebuild the Universe,
oh yeah,
That was
100%.
awesome.
Yeah,
miniseries. So I'm feeling
yeah,
like we're gonna see some interesting stuff from that. That's what I'm hoping for.
yeah, yeah. Oh
Tie Wings and X Fighters.
yeah, right. No, honestly, dude, I wouldn't be shocked like if they threw us some prefabs like that, or you know what I mean. Or there was
Yeah.
a bundle in the store and they just robbed us. You know, they start charging us like, you know, the car for the rocket racing cars prices, you know, like $40 for an X-Wing or something, you know what I mean? But
It'd be
yeah,
cool
we'll
if we
see.
just got like a prefab of like
That's
the
what I'm there for.
Millennium Falcon as
Right.
like a building that like you can go into, and then like that would
Oh
allow
yeah.
us to then modify it to make it fly.
Oh yeah. No, you know, the moment they did that, I would make it fly immediately.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to stop me, you know. But yeah, thank you as always, Trone, for coming out. Everybody make sure to check out Trone's channel. It's just Trone now, right? It's not even Trone
Home
Karam.
gaming.
At Trone Gaming. Heck yeah. And yeah, that'll bring us to Remy. You got anything to say, bud?
You can just tune into me streaming on all the platforms, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Um, most days of the week, and
Yeah.
right now I'm just clearing out Star Wars caves. Um, but I'm doing a little remodeling as well. So come on by, say hi, and chat me up.
Heck yeah. It was funny. I was actually on TikTok today and saw your stream and went to your stream
Yeah,
on
same.
TikTok, but I couldn't like understand how to work TikTok. Like, while, because I just watch it for, the little stupid TikToks. I don't watch,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like chat on it and stuff. And then I was like, this isn't working. So then I went to YouTube, but I accidentally went to the vertical stream and I thought I would, or yeah, the vertical stream. So I thought I was still on TikTok, and I was like trying to get out of there because the chat was different. And finally, I went to the horizontal. I'm like, I don't even know, dude. I thought it was, I was like, all right, dude, you're too old. You're too old. You need to.
It's also weird now because TikTok just recently is like not connecting to like my multi-stream app, which is
Hmm.
like where I put the overlay. Like TikTok is
Oh, right.
usually separate, but I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
like an overlay so people can see kind of if you're on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, it comes up at the bottom of the screen. So
Hmm.
people realize like I'm not just talking to myself or something,
Right,
and
right.
they can kind of join the conversation.
Yeah, yeah. And then it lets you
Um,
see all the chat at the same time, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean, it works well enough because I only have about like maybe 10 people tops that come in. If it
Right,
was like
right.
really hectic, it'd probably go too fast for people to see. But yeah, now TikTok's not working, so sometimes people are like, "Are you talking to someone on TikTok?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's not connected anymore." But hopefully it fixes itself or something. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I don't, dude, the last stream, that stuff, the technology on my end at least just resets itself all the time for no reason. Like I
Mm,
like no discernible like the last stream we did was at 720p. Now,
Hi guys.
hey, have a good night, Tron.
have a good
Um,
night, Tron.
like there is no way I would have ever in a million years set up my stream to record at 720p. You know what I mean? So how did that happen?
Yeah,
Other than the program just decided, you know. So,
yeah. Well,
but
and actually one of the weird bad things about the multi-stream is if you do it, you can't kind of change the output to like the YouTube or like the TikTok. It just has like a setting, at least the way I'm
right,
doing it now. So,
right, right.
it is what it is. But
Um,
yeah,
hey, you want to see something cool?
yeah.
You can't tell anybody else, but I'll show you.
Oh,
So you know how those dudes down there shoot the big purple orbs?
yeah.
Look what's inside these pillars.
Oh, wow.
So if they had shot the big purple orbs up here, these pillars would have exploded.
That would have been
But
awesome.
Trone jumped down, so they redirected their aggro to him.
Yeah.
Oh well, you can't win
Yeah.
all the time.
It's interesting. Because like for you, you have to like plan and think of different scenarios,
Yeah, yeah.
and then you have to like watch it all kind of play out. And
Oh
it's
yeah.
interesting how it goes.
No, like I was saying, there's I mean, now keep in mind, you guys, I can show you here on the outside where exactly you went. You guys came in this first hallway and pretty much just dipped straight down this hallway, and then we're over in this whole section, and then you came out and went immediately down there. Like instead of going back in the building through, like this direction,
Yeah.
and more hallways, or going like the long way around back
Oh
there,
wow.
or, like there's several entrances to this place, and you guys didn't use any of them. But
It's crazy because I was trying to be thorough, but like
yeah, yeah.
clearly,
Well, it's hard too because you know, there's X amount of backtracking that needs to happen, and then the turn-based stuff, is always,
yeah,
kind of. I don't think there's one in that one. Um, you know, with everybody making their individual decisions, of where to go or what to do or what to try, like it's like you want to go one way, but the other person wants to go the other way, and then somebody else saw something, and this
Yeah.
person had an idea, you know what I mean? It like just it's hard
Or-
to be super thorough. It's not like a regular video game where you can just be like, okay, I'm going to scour every
Yeah.
inch, you know what I mean? Like, and now
Yeah.
you guys totally can on your way out. There is other stuff to find and you know whatnot, but for the most part, you hit the high notes. You know, I wanted pretty much just to get across that this was like a research facility of some kind that was like essentially like learning everything they could about this place and how to, you know, use it for, you know, whatever they're planning to use it for. But as we know, they've already, you know, started making banana batteries and, you know, all kinds of different things.
I
But
also
yeah,
just realized these stalactites they're all blue. Is that
yep,
normal?
nope, they're the wrong stalactites. That's also another one of the reasons why I picked this cave.
It's
They
like
have
the lightning goes through them or something.
right. Yeah, they have ice stalactites, or excuse me, yeah, stalactites in the lava cave. So
Yeah, right? That makes sense. And then like right here, you can see there's a little one that's like really stuck inside this.
oh yeah, just a
Like,
little tiny nudge of color right there.
but I noticed it when the lightning went off. It went off in that pillar.
Huh.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was just pretending they're like parts of the crystal, you know, whatever sticking
Yeah.
through, you know, da da da.
Mm,
But yeah,
interesting. All right.
I
Well,
think that's gonna do it. Thank you everybody for coming out. Like I was saying, 11 viewers. That was pretty awesome. We will pick this up next week. We will fight our way back out of this entire place and go visit the Onceler, and hopefully he has some indication of what to do next because it's getting complicated. But yeah, like I was saying, thank you all for coming out. Um, Join us again next Tuesday. And yeah, we'll see you then.
good night, adventurers.
Yeah, yeah. There's no more adventurers left. Say goodnight, adventurers.
Good night, adventurers.
Good night.
All right. Bye.